Guys, just waiting to see if anybody joins this chat. And some lights in this dark room. So, no one's in here yet, but I'm going to go ahead and talk just for whenever I do upload this video. There'll be something for you guys to watch. I'm just in the hotel room here in Brush. And let's see here. Find something to prop it up just a little higher. There you go. That's better. Sort of. There. So I don't know if the video feed is working through my microphone or not. Where usually in the past when I've gone live it didn't work at all. So I don't know if that's making a difference or not. So I will find out when I go to watch my own live feed. And so I haven't done any videos in just a while. Let me lock this door. And I've never really gone live on this channel that I can remember. But I've gone live on my truck driving channel quite a bit. That's how I got so many subscribers. So one of the updates is I got my new vehicle. I got a Dodge Caravan. I can't remember what year, but I got that. And then let's see here. I gotta figure out how to get you guys up just a tad bit higher. Or something. Hold on a second while I try to do this. Much better. Now you're at the right level, so I'm centered and all that kind of jazz. So, but I got my van. I've had it for a while. I had to take it back and have them redo the oil change that they did before I bought it. I got a major glare in my glasses because I forget what they said happened, but they had to go back and redo it all and everything. But it's been a really good van. It's better than my old vehicle. I like it better, even though I like the leather seats and I like some of the features of that one. But the van's going to be a lot more versatile than that Taurus was. That was a weird vehicle. I've never seen or heard of SUV Ford Taurus before, and that was a Ford Taurus X. So that was kind of a neat vehicle, but it started to have problems. I had to get rid of it, so I traded it in for the van. So that works out great. My next update is that I started a reselling business. I am now reselling on eBay and Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, Let Go, what's the other one? Mercari, and eventually Amazon when I feel like I'm got enough set up to do that, because you got to pay like a $50 fee to really do that right. And then when you do that, you want to get on there and you want to be able to get like new product that you can have made for cheap and drop ship them, or be able to ship stuff in and then get paid for it at a higher amount when you find new in the box items, and mostly for stuff like that. The other thing, I'm gonna be getting a GoPro come Tuesday in a couple days. Today's Sunday. On Tuesday, my new GoPro Hero 8, I believe, 8 or 9, with a whole bunch of accessories is coming from. I ordered it through Walmart, so I don't know if that was the best way to do it, but that's the way I did it. And I'm gonna be trying to do a lot more videos on the fly and a little more planned out, and try to do better videos. Because when I did my truck driving channel, which I can't really do videos for the truck driving channel so much anymore because I'm not really doing much new, and it's really hard to be creative and do anything new when you're not really doing anything new. I'm just traveling back and forth from Des Moines to Brush and back. I might be able to do videos when there's bad storms or whatever, but I'm not really doing anything. I might be able to do some videos when I do some LA trips here for during the Christmas period, because in order to get home during Christmas to be with my kids, I asked my boss if I could um, take some other runs and stuff, and then we made a deal that he would try to get me home. We couldn't promise, but he would try to get me home, with my family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, which normally that's not even a thing, because in years past, other than the last couple of years, because in the last couple of years things have just been a lot slower and everything at the post office. But the first 2, 3 years that I worked at Allen Ritchie, the month of December was, no one could take vacations, no one could do anything. You just had to come work, and you were pretty much going to work 6 days straight. All the runs are pretty much team runs, there's extra runs. And now we have almost half the runs, and a third of the employees probably, and drivers, and most of them are coming out here to the hotel and going out. There's guess they're actually going to have some extra runs this year, and he needs people to be able to go out to LA and back. So that'll be nice to do that. Be more hours, and I won't have to check out into the hotel and stuff, but I will have to do um, more days at a time, which is fine. I'm used to it. Not so much lately, because this past year, so I've been just coming out here to the hotel, easy peasy, drive not even a full 10-hour shift out to the hotel, and then um, drive back to Des Moines 10 hours later. Unless they had to chain or something, then I get stuck in here longer, but I'm in the hotel room, so it's not a big deal. I um, plan on doing a lot of videos with my GoPro, going thrifting to source for my side hustle business, which I called it Jason's Great Finds. It's also my email for that business. And um, I go thrifting and garage sailing, and I'm going to try to go to estate sales or whatever I can get to whenever I have money to go source and post things up on all these sites. So eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Poshmark, Craigslist. Um, if I didn't already say Poshmark, I think I just said Mercari. Um, Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, I'm just listing on as many different platforms selling platforms that I can, and trying to increase my odds of selling each individual item. And I use the eBay app to check sold comps, and that is something that you get on your phone. And when I'm not using my phone to do a video, I can show you guys in the next video. If you haven't seen that, you will you will be able to see me show you that on the eBay app you can go on to where you search, and then you can search an item. You can either take a picture of the barcode or take a picture of it, and the eBay app has the ability to look up items, and it will tell you how many items have been listed. And then if you go to filter, you can filter down to just the things that have sold and how much they have sold. And you can see, when I get better at it, I'll be able to figure out the sell-through rates and know better what stuff I should buy and what stuff I should pass on. And just anything, clothing, electronics, anything unique, anything that can possibly get sold for a profit, and preferably for a higher profit. And then there's bread and butter items, things that you know are going to sell. They might not sell quickly, but they will sell. And there's some things that will move through the store on eBay and other platforms quickly. Used shoes are a big one that I never thought was that popular of a thing, but there are people that have made their side hustle nothing but used shoes, and they buy used shoes that are in relatively good condition or reasonable condition. They clean them up and take really good photographs, and they're making a six-figure income selling shoes through either Poshmark or Mercari, and they're making a killing doing it. And they're only selling um, used shoes. That's crazy. I've always been leery about buying used shoes because I just never felt comfortable with that. But after seeing some of the shoes are actually out there that you find in like Goodwill and um, Salvation Army and other thrift stores, it is actually worth it. There's actually some decent shoes out there that can be cleaned up using like a Mr. Clean magic eraser, some OxyClean spray. Um, in some cases, if it depending on what's on there, you might take a little bit of alcohol. Um, I was washing the shoes in the wash machine, and that got things fairly clean. But then the shoes stay kind of damp for a while, and I don't put them in the dryer. I set those aside to dry, air dry, and I need to like find a way to set those next to a fan or a vent so they dry kind of more naturally and not getting damp and staying damp. But I got a really good amount of fairly nice shoes and boots, a lot more women's tennis shoes and some boots and booties and whatever you call the other names are that they go by. I'm just learning all this. And that's really going good. I'm selling some stuff through Facebook Marketplace, like I said, but I'm trying. I was just going to limit myself to Facebook Marketplace for large items. I didn't want to deal with trying to figure out how to ship and do that on a basis of the really large item. Like I got a kitchen table that's on there for sale that's got some bad rails on the bottom, but it comes with two leaves. It's a pretty decent table, but it needs some TLC and work. And I'm only selling it for like $40, and I think I just reduced the price down to $35 because it's not in the greatest condition, but it will work. I did have four chairs listed with it, and someone bought the four chairs out from under me, and I had to clean them up. And they gave me $20 for four chairs. $5 a piece, and that was good for me. I could have maybe gone for more, but it's a matter of I was more concerned about getting rid of some of the clutter in my house. That's also something I'm trying to do. Is we got so much junk and just random stuff. We got so much clutter in our house that we need to get rid of stuff. I'm trying to go through the kids' playroom that I built last year and go through all their toys. We already went through the stuffed animals. I got a bunch of stuffed animals to list. I just got a lot of stuff to list for those different platforms. And hi, I got one viewer on here with one like. Thank you very much. Um, so um, if you don't know me, my name is Jason, and I've had this channel for a while. I don't know if you're somebody new, just that came bumped across me, but I've had my channel, this channel, for a while. It's actually older than my truck driving channel that I have, but I can't really do anything new for that. Anyway, trying to do a lot of new stuff. I can't wait for my GoPro to show up with the extra accessories so I can do all those videos and grind those out. So, um, so, um, I'm just excited to get that going. I'm going to be going thrifting when I get back tomorrow and see what I can come up with the um, at the Goodwill bins in Des Moines. And in the Goodwill bins in Des Moines, they're all the way on the south side of Des Moines. And I'm gonna see what I can't find in there and see if I find anything good to sell because I actually have some excess cash on me. And I'm gonna go to the Goodwill bins, a couple of regular Goodwills, um, go to a couple Salvation Armies, and I might hit. Um, there's a thrift store that's on the south side that is in kind of a small building that's kind of not a chain like per thing. I can't remember what they're called, but it's in this small building on a side road. And I'm gonna go there and see what I can't find in there, see if they got some good stuff since they're not like a branded chain thrift store like Goodwill or Salvation Army. I'm gonna go in to I can't remember what the name of it is, but I'm gonna go in there and see if they have anything worth getting and see if their prices are any good and hopefully low enough that I can flip stuff and make a profit on it. So um, early on, just like a week ago, someone tried to scam me and they tried to get on there and get me to, oh, I'm selling a prom dress on eBay. And I don't remember if, I don't think I took new pictures to list it on any of the other platforms. But this person got on there and said they were trying to buy the prom dress for their daughter. And then they started going off on they wanted to buy a, have a gift card bought and sent in the box with the prom dress to their daughter. And they asked me if I'd be willing to get the gift card from eBay for I can't remember how much, but it was gonna wind up being close to $400 or $500 by the time I was done. I'm only selling the prom dress for 51 bucks. And when they first they got on there, put $100 down for their buying price, and then they tried to get on there. They started out all innocent like, just asked me if I'd be willing to get the eBay gift card for X amount of dollars, and then they'd put another $35 on the selling point so I could do it. And I said, yeah, if you send me the money for it, which I didn't know how they're going to do it because all my funds from eBay are on hold. I don't get them right away. It takes about a week for me to receive the money that I things I'm selling since I'm new. I don't know if that will become more instant in the future. I'm not experienced enough to know, but it wound up being a scam, and I wound up just canceling out that order because it was getting to the point where they were just wanting more and more, and I just canceled it. And I didn't bother reporting them. I was going to, but I canceled the order out. I was gonna call eBay and report it, but I just kind of left it because I'm sure that I mean, there's a billion people getting on the different platforms and trying to do these scams. And so you just gotta be careful about when people are getting on there and sending messages like that, that they're probably trying to scam you. And like the another person yesterday was, or was it yesterday or the day before, um, they were what are they buying? Um, well, it was one of the Vera Bradley large Disney totes that sells for about $100 brand new. And they got on there and said they're gonna buy it. And it was had it up there on there for $200, and I brought the price down. And apparently they're only really selling for about that much on eBay. But if I get the right buyer, someone might buy it for more, hopefully. But I got two of them on there, and they're both Disney. One's more of a white with a bunch of Disney patterns on there with Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, and one of them got Pluto, and it's called Disney Sweet Treats. The other one's a blue, which has, I think that one has Mickey and Minnie on there as well, and then it's called um, something Paisley. I can't remember, but they're both really nice. They're both brand new in the plastic bag, which just has sticky on it. You can open it up in order to take pictures of everything and then put it back in. And that's what I did. But they were trying to get me to do force me to set up a PayPal account. And I don't I have a PayPal account that I just barely got set up, but it won't let me, for some reason eBay is not letting me set it up in order to get for people to buy stuff from me. It's only for some reason set up for me to sell. So I don't know if that's like, if there's a difference in PayPal accounts or something. I know nothing about it. I just barely was able to create that PayPal account, but they want me to send me my PayPal email address or whatever, and so that they can pay me through PayPal. And I told them I don't have a PayPal account, and just pay eBay, and eBay will pay me. And I'm sure they can use PayPal to pay eBay, and then eBay can pay me in my business checking account that I have associated with all the selling platforms, so I can keep it separate from my personal account so that I can track down what I got to pay for income taxes and all that stuff later on. But I kind of right now have kind of a little thing. I got to call eBay, and I got to write down, which I'm going to do when I'm done with this live feed. I'm going to get on and call eBay and have them connect me to the financial department, and I'm going to talk to them about switching the routing number because I got originally my original um, bank account from the other bank because I bank at two banks, and one of them I was going to close, but I decided to keep it and start associate that with my business so that it would be separate from my personal altogether. So there was no way of them being tied together. So um, I got on there, and when I got on the mobile app for that bank, it the routing number that it showed is for the hey Diamond, how you doing? That's my daughter there, my oldest there watching. Anyway, I was on there, and the routing number that's on that bank account is um, the wire transfers routing number, and it's not good for to get my checking account on there. So it's for wires and stuff. It's not for, and for some reason, like my other bank account at the other bank shows you, it actually tells you two different routing numbers. It shows you the routing number for the wires and the routing numbers for the checking account in regular banking. And so I was able to get my personal checking account associated with eBay, and I want to get that changed as soon as possible. But it has saved me because I've sold enough stuff through eBay in order to cover some negative amounts. And um, so I'm just gonna have to get in there and have eBay help me with that and switch it over to the other bank, because I got to give them the right routing number. Because when I go in there and try to change the bank, there's no option to change the numbers at all. I've tried to change get on there, and there's no option. I've looked at every single menu, everything I could tap on, and searched all the way through every single menu and thing I could tap on, and it won't let me change it. It literally will not let me change it. And so I got to have them do it. It's stuck with that routing number and that bank account number, and I can't change it. So I got to get hold of the financial department at eBay and have them change it manually or whatever. I got to have them do it, I guess, so that I can get it out of my personal checking and have it so that everything I'm selling goes straight to my business account. So I use the funds from that I make from my business for the business, and to keep it separate from personal. So, because I need to be able to keep track of what I got to pay for the income taxes and all that kind of stuff. So, um, so that'll be interesting when I do that. I also got to make another call to get something. I can't remember what the other call was, but there's another call I need to make too. But I can't remember what it is at this point. So, um, what else? I'm hoping to get a video drone here soon, hopefully too, so I can do some cool drone footage too. So, anyway, a Diamond. This is the hotel room I'm in. This is where I stay. No big deal. It's just a Roadway Inn hotel in Brush, Colorado. I never watch that TV. I think I've watched that TV 2, 3 times the whole time I've been here, because I usually just watch stuff on my phone. So, um, anyway, I don't know how much else I can talk to. I think I kind of caught you all up. So, what's up, Diamond? The girls both off to school? So, she was trying to ask me how to stream, and I think you have to have more subscribers before it'll let you. And I just barely have enough subscribers. I got like 63 or 64 subscribers. And as long as I've had this channel, that's all the subscribers I have. And I've had this channel a couple years longer than my truck driving channel. And I got my truck driving channel up to over 300 subscribers. I don't know what my count is right now on my Jason's Trucking Info channel. I created that channel in order to teach new truck drivers or people wanting to become truck drivers how to go about doing it. And I even created a series, which is still a continuing series that I just haven't done anything else with. But that channel is all about teaching people how to be. Um, oh yeah, I forget it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. I keep getting that messed up. I keep thinking that today's Monday for some reason. Keep forgetting today's Sunday. So, life of a truck driver. I always got my times messed up in my days. So, anyhow, um, I created that channel, that truck driving channel, to teach anybody who is wanting to become a truck driver or wants to know what they're getting themselves into. I talk about what they're going to get themselves into, what they're going to be going through in order to do that. And then I I did some chaining videos. I did a really bad video on sliding tandems, and I said some wrong statements, and I've been meaning to redo that video and take that one off, kick that one out of there, and do a video where I don't say wrong stuff in there because I gave out some bad information. You got 50 subscribers, you should be able to get on and live stream. You got to go in through your menu and um, I had to look for it a little bit in order to do it this time because it wasn't as easy as it used to be when I was doing it on my truck driving channel. But it's through the menus, and you got to go to your channel and go up to videos, and, and there's a couple other things you have to tap on, and you got to click on a couple of things, and then it'll ask you to open up your video and audio and allow during this app and all that jazz, and then you should be able to go live. So it it's been up and down with live streaming with YouTube because when I went live on my truck driving channel a couple years ago, hi Elena, and hi Gabby if you see me at all, but I'm lost my track of thought here. Um, I forget. I lost my train of thought after that. So that channel, oh yeah, the live feeds were up and down. They were all like they had just opened it up. I saw some people talk about on the videos how they had opened up the live streaming so that you didn't have to. There wasn't so many requirements on YouTube in order to um, do live streaming. They basically allowed people to do it no matter what. And so you just get on there, go live streaming. And so a lot of truck drivers, and that's where I was hanging out at mostly, was on truck driving channels because I was doing a truck driving channel. So I was getting on and participating with other truck drivers' live streams and chatting with other truck drivers and being a part of their live streams. And then I would go live, and a lot of truck drivers would stop at night at different truck stops, and they would get on and either join other truck drivers' live feeds, and there was like a big community of truck drivers, and that kind of happens with any of the communities of any niche, whether it's truck driving or gardening or um, reselling or any niche that exists on YouTube, which there's a gazillion of them. There's like people become friends and become subscribed to each other's channels, and they get on and um, chat with each other on each other's different live feeds, and then the more people you have in your live feeds, it attracts more people to come and become a part of those. And then that's how I gained like a lot of subscribers, was through my live feeds on my truck driving channel. And I was just following the cue of what I saw the other drivers doing. They would go live while they were driving with their um, phones. They would have the thing stuck to their window and have the video feed going forward and be driving, and they would talk sometimes, and sometimes they'd have it on them while they were driving, or just whenever they stopped for the night before they were going to bed, they got on and they were just winding down for the night and getting on, and they sometimes they're just on there to talk and chit chat about nothing, and sometimes they're just being a part of rumors and stuff and just having fun. And sometimes they'd actually get on there and give out a lot of good information about various things, or get on there and they'd gossip and talk about each other in good, bad, and otherwise ways. And that happens in every one of the communities. But then I got locked out of it, and I couldn't do live streams anymore because they made it so you had to have so many thousand of subscribers before you could get on to do a live feed like this. And even when I got on this live stream, it told me I was going to be limited, and I didn't quite understand what it was telling me. But um, it said something about you got to have so many subscribers and blah 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 blah, and I didn't quite follow what it said in the paragraph. And so I don't know. It doesn't shut me off. So I thought maybe I was going to be limited to a certain amount of time or something, but apparently not. So it's all good. So anyway, um, here in a little bit, I'm gonna shut this off and I'm gonna go warm up my Hooters hot wings and heat these bad boys up. Got to heat them up enough because I didn't have these refrigerated on the way here, and so I got to heat them up enough to kill anything that might make me sick. So I got to heat those up, heat those bad boys up. So anyway, I was up at Hooters up in Minnesota and got those, about a 50 piece. And I don't have a Hooters in Des Moines anymore. They um, left out of Des Moines. They closed down their Des Moines location, and now there's a Jethro's Barbecue in my what used to be my favorite restaurant. So I used to go there when I first moved to Des Moines back in 2003 and 2004, especially. I would go to Hooters a couple times a night. I'd go to Daytona's, which was a racing themed similar type of sports bar restaurant. And then what was the other one? Um, there was another one I would go to too for wings, but I can't remember the name of it. But those were the top two. And Daytona's, um, yeah, I wish we did too. It's my favorite place to go get wings. I like Hooters wings over everybody else's wings I've ever had, hands down. Buffalo Wild Wings comes in second, and everybody else is just kind of in the same kind of lot with me because I love the flavor of the sauce at Hooters. It's awesome. I wish they would put one in. They used to have one over on the west side of Des Moines, and I used to go there all the time. I used to be there 3 4 nights a week if I didn't go to Daytona's and have their wings. They used to have at Daytona's, their hottest sauce was called habanero crash and burn. And in the years that I've been going to Hooters, their hottest sauce has been blazing, but they added ghost pepper sauce to the blazing, and now some sort of ghost creeper pepper. So they just continue to make the blazing hotter, supposedly. But now I've backed down. I can't handle the sauce anymore. I love to eat the hot wings. I like it, but my body don't, and I wind up in the bathroom. Usually the next day, usually not the same day, but it kind of depends. So I got to be careful about having spicy stuff. Yeah, I wish there was a Hooters, but now the only thing we have is Buffalo Wild Wings. We did have a Twin Peaks, but when COVID hit, it kind of closed down either right at the beginning of that, or maybe I hadn't been there in a while. It could have closed down before. And I don't know if all Twin Peaks are closed or just the one in our location or what. But I keep hearing that Hooters is slowly going out of business. They're slowly closing their restaurants down one by one around the country, is what I hear. But I don't know. I know of at least two Hooters locations 2 hours away over in Council Bluffs and Omaha. I know where those two are at. I think there might be more than that over there. And there's the one in Mall of America. That's 3 hours away from me. Um, there's about 3 hours roughly down by Kansas City. I know there's one on the main drag going through Independence on the main business district. I know where that one's kind of at. And um, I found another one when I was down there driving it with K and B. Um, I don't know where the closest one is heading toward Chicago. If there's one in the Davenport area, Iowa City area, or not, or even if there's one in Cedar Rapids. I don't know if there's one there, but I know that there's Buffalo Wild Wings everywhere. And I used to be, um, I go get the blazing, and sometimes I still do get the blazing, but it just tears me up too much later. And now I've been getting Thai curry and garlic parm, which is my daughter's favorite. And I like the garlic parm too. It's good. It's not really spicy. And then just in this past week and a half, my wife, she came up with mixing Thai curry with garlic parm, mixing it as a sauce, or doing um, the lemon pepper sauce because they have a lemon pepper dry rub and a lemon pepper sauce. And so we have the lemon pepper sauce mixed with the Thai curry as well. And they're both good mixtures. You got to try it. Have it done sometime. If you go there, it's good. Diamond didn't like it because she can't handle the Thai curry. She did like Thai curry for about a minute, and then she only likes the garlic parm now. So, um, but I really do want to go back. I really do want to get another Hooters going on in Des Moines. And it's not that spicy. I'll bring you home some blaze and you can have some of that. So I'm only gonna hang out on here a little bit longer, uh, and then I got to eat my wings and get to bed here after a little bit, get some sleep. My Gary will be back, probably be back here around 10 o'clock ish, and then I'll be driving back to Des Moines. I know you're right there, but you know, on a good note, I got at least two or three things that have sold on eBay that when I get back, I can I'm gonna be able to ship out. And I'm not gonna be home right away in the morning, Diamond, because I'm gonna go to a couple of thrift stores, and then I'm gonna come home and try to work on that downstairs. Got to get that basement done and try to get that cleaned up, get all that um, clutter in that playroom cleaned up and gone through, get it organized and cleaned up. And then I got to get into that storage closet and get it cleaned up and organized and see if there's anything in there that we can get rid of as well. So I'm planning on, as soon as I can figure out where I can set my leatherworking area up, I want to start making my leather journals again, and I want to make a whole bunch to sell on one of these platforms, if not post them on all of them. And I'm going to do videos when I make those and then advertise them to people. And then I know Diamond is going to want to make her own again. And Elena probably might want one too, but I don't know, maybe she might be able to do them, but I don't know. Um, yeah, we'll get her done, Diamond. We'll get her done. Just been getting dragged away from the place too much. We go out too much. Need to be home more. But with the Christmas season, it's getting crazy. Got too much going on. But it's good we got that Christmas tree up. Your mom bought that box. What brand is that? It's um I can't remember the name of it, but she bought a brand new Christmas tree that has a wireless remote to change the colors of the thing. And it went up real nice, and we got all the ornaments up there. Both, even Gabby was putting ornaments on the tree. That was pretty cool. It was cute to watch her do that. But then she was also trying to take a couple off. Oh yeah, and Elena was scared to death when I picked her up to get ornaments up on the top. But yeah, we had fun doing that, didn't we? we got that all put up and got stuff moved, and we're getting her conquered. Yep, I know. She asked both you and Elena, I think. And she was asking me, and she was having trouble deciding. And she was stuck between two trees that looked practically the same. Just one was a little more filled out than the other one. But it's going to be an interesting Christmas. We're going down to my sister's on Thursday to have turkey and see Christina and hopefully Alex and Faye. Faye's family doesn't believe in having turkey because her dad is allergic to turkey, so their family, Faye's side of the family, doesn't do turkey because they're allergic. So it'll be interesting to see if Faye and Alex are there or if they go to her parents' house and they do something different because he's allergic to turkey. So they, I think, usually do a ham or something different. Yeah, don't eat all them Nestle Toll House cookies all at once. Space them out over a few days at least. All right. But those are good cookies. Even I got a couple of cookies from there. I kind of went off my diet when we were gone, but I'm back on it today. All right. Well, I think I'm getting ready to end this. I'm kind of running out of stuff to talk about, but I want to start doing some live feeds when I have stuff to talk about. And I think I talked about everything. I've been on here for almost an hour. So, um, what, that we're going down there to my sister's house? Yes. You're not what? But yeah, we're all going down except for your mom. Your mom's gonna gotta work that night, so she's gonna stay home and sleep, and then I think she's got to go in at 3 or 7 or something like crazy early. But we got to bring her home a plate of food. And we're gonna go down there and hang out and stuff, and then we'll probably get back late. So look, good thing I don't have to. Yeah, well, you've been on here for a little longer than you think you have. You've been on here for at least 20 some minutes. But my counter's at 53, almost 54 minutes. So like 5 minutes short of an hour. Maybe I should stay on for 5 minutes and just make it an hour. So, um, let's see. Definitely would like to make me another one of these. This is my wallet I use. Um, this is a wallet kit that I did this drawing of this monster like character on paper, and then I did it with tracing paper, and then I traced it onto the leather, and then um, tooled the design out, and then I went and did the other stuff. Put my initials on this corner at an angle. I put my name right there. But it's just a wallet kit. But I added these Velcro. These are industrial Velcros. And I'm surprised they've never come off, that industrial Velcro, industrial strength Velcro. She'll show up eventually. Elfie will show up eventually. And and that mailbox, it'll be there sometime the next night or two. Let's see, I'm just gonna hang out for 4 more minutes, make this an even hour. Is Elena watching? Are you being good, Elena? If you are, what's Gabby up to? Is she doing her normal thing? And I'll show you, this is where I keep my other griddle and all my seasonings and spatulas and stuff. And in this one, we keep some Ziploc bags and plastic utensils and stuff. We got a fridge, a microwave, but just a typical deal there. All right. You guys are upstairs? Oops. Okay. These aren't gonna stay on here. Doesn't that look good, Diamond? Too bad there's aren't garlic parm on it. Oh, less than a minute. All right. Got about a little over 30 seconds. I brought some bacon with me so I could have a little bit of bacon too. I actually don't have anything in the fridge for once. I usually have eggs and bacon in there, but the last 2 eggs went bad. I had to throw them out, and I cooked the last package of bacon last time I was here. Nope, I won't break the microwave. Yeah, all right. I messed up when I ordered these wings. I should have gotten what they call naked, which is no breading. But I got breading, so it's kind of ruining my keto diet with that breading on there. But it's worth it. Well, I'm over an hour. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off here, and I'll see you girls tomorrow. I'll see you whenever I get done doing what I'm doing in the morning, all right? I love you girls, and I'll see you when I get home, all right? Tell Gabby I love her too. Say hi to your mom for me, and I'm going to take off. See ya. And what was this other message? Yeah. Okay. All right. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.